again. It's a rich thing.
(1935) Chevrolet Classic. Price $35,000. Mileage 123,456 miles. Location Lanoke, Arkansas. A steel-bodied 1935 Chevrolet built with a traditional hot rod spirit, blending vintage style with dependable street performance. Power comes from a tried-and-true 350 small-block Chevy paired with a 350 automatic transmission, delivering smooth yet confident cruising power through a simplified, no-nonsense setup. Rack and pinion steering sharpens the handling compared to stock-era geometry, while the upgraded drivetrain makes it far more comfortable to drive than its pre-war roots suggest. The build keeps things functional and honest. Heat is installed for cool weather cruising, all systems are reported working properly, and the car maintains a straightforward driver-focused configuration. Finished in a bold purple exterior, it carries classic steel integrity with a solid stance that reflects its hot rod transformation. Overall, it presents as a clean, mechanically sorted vintage cruiser with reliable V8 power and a straightforward setup built for enjoyment on the road rather than just display. 1934 Ford 3-window coupe street rod. Price $46,500. Mileage 1,000 miles. Location Pendleton, Oregon. A purpose-built 1934 Ford 3-window coupe street rod crafted for serious performance and show-stopping presence. Power comes from a supercharged small-block Chevy, delivering explosive acceleration and a deep, aggressive tone that defines classic hot rod attitude. A turbo 400 automatic transmission handles the power delivery with strength and consistency, feeding a Ford 9-inch rear end built to withstand hard launches and spirited street driving. Built on a reinforced aftermarket frame with a lightweight fiberglass body, the car combines classic 34 styling with modern hot rod engineering for improved strength and drivability. With fewer than 1,000 miles since completion, the build remains fresh and tightly sorted, reflecting a high-end construction approach throughout. Finished in a bold red exterior with a black interior, it delivers a traditional hot rod look backed by modern performance hardware, built to turn heads at shows and still perform on the open road. 1934 Chevy 3-window coupe. Price $46,500. Mileage 1,000 miles. Location Pendleton, Oregon.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
A beautifully executed 1934 Chevrolet 3-window coupe built in a modern hot rod Restomod style, while preserving its iconic pre-war coupe proportions. With only about 1,000 miles since completion, the build presents as a fresh, high-end street machine combining classic Chevy styling with upgraded mechanical engineering for improved drivability and performance. The compact 3-window body gives it a sleek, aggressive profile that stands out immediately among traditional hot rods. Underneath the vintage exterior, the car benefits from a modernized drivetrain featuring a powerful V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, delivering smooth power and dependable street performance. Updated suspension and chassis enhancements improve handling, stability, and ride quality far beyond original factory specifications. Finished in a clean, show-ready presentation, this 1934 Chevy Coupe delivers a strong mix of classic design, modern reliability, and eye-catching custom craftsmanship built for both cruising and show display. 1932 Ford Alter drag car. Price, $20,000. Mileage, 500 miles. Location, Midland, Texas. A stripped-down 1932 Ford Altered built purely with drag racing intent, delivering raw, uncompromised straight-line performance. Power comes from a massive 496 cubic inch engine built by Rear Morrison, a name known in serious racing circles for high-output competition motors capable of brutal acceleration. Tuned for quarter-mile dominance, the setup is reported to run in the 5.60-second range, placing it firmly in true race car territory rather than a street cruiser. Built as a lightweight, no-frills altered chassis, the car focuses entirely on power-to-weight efficiency, allowing the big block engine to perform at its full potential. The automatic transmission setup is configured for hard launches and consistent shift points under racing conditions. 1944 Deluxe Coupe. Price, $52,000. Mileage, 3,456 miles. Location, Dover, Arkansas. An exceptionally refined 1944 Deluxe Coupe built with the kind of craftsmanship that immediately stands apart in the street rod world. Draped in a deep red finish with a classy off-white interior, the coupe captures the timeless beauty of Ford's legendary pre-war design while adding a polished custom touch that gives a true show car presence. Every curve, trim line, and body contour flows with elegance, creating a sleek silhouette that looks just as impressive parked under lights as it does rolling down the highway. Powered by a modernized drivetrain paired with an automatic transmission, the car delivers smooth, cruising manners along with dependable performance for long drives and weekend events. With only 3,456 miles reported, the build remains exceptionally fresh and carefully maintained. The upgraded suspension and refined mechanical setup provide a far more comfortable and responsive driving experience than the original factory platform ever offered. 1933 Plymouth PC Convertible. Price, $27,000. Mileage, 5,700 miles. Location, DeVille, Louisiana. A beautifully preserved 1933 Plymouth PC Convertible that captures the elegance and charm of early American motoring with remarkable originality throughout. Powered by its dependable flathead six-cylinder engine paired to a 3-speed manual transmission, the car delivers the smooth, mechanical driving feel that made pre-war Plymouths so respected in their era. The bright yellow exterior paired with a rich brown interior gives the convertible a warm vintage personality, while the classic body lines and folding soft top create an unmistakable Depression-era presence. Equipped with rare factory features including the original radio, factory heater, vacuum-operated fan, and functioning vacuum windshield wipers, the car remains impressively authentic while still being road-ready and enjoyable to drive. The newer Firestone 5.50/17 tires help maintain its period-correct appearance while improving drivability for touring and local shows. 1934 Ford Victoria Restomod. Price, $46,500. Mileage, 1,000 miles. Location, Pendleton, Oregon. A striking 1934 Ford Victoria Restomod that blends classic pre-war elegance with modern performance engineering. Finished with a fresh build approach and showing only about 1,000 miles since completion, the car presents as a recently constructed high-end street machine with a clean, refined look and strong mechanical presence. The iconic Victoria body style brings flowing 1930s Ford styling, now upgraded with updated components and a more aggressive stance suited for modern driving. Under the hood, the Restomod setup delivers reliable V8 power paired with an automatic transmission, offering smooth acceleration and easy drivability compared to the original factory configuration. The upgraded chassis and suspension improvements enhance handling, stability, and comfort, making it suitable for cruising, shows, or weekend drives. Finished in a classic, eye-catching presentation and built to modern standards while preserving vintage character, this Victoria stands as a balanced mix of show-quality style and road-ready performance. 1930 Ford model, a Tudor sedan, traditional hot rod. Price, $38,500. Location, Round Rock, Texas. A purpose-built traditional hot rod based on a 1930 Ford Tudor sedan, sitting on a reinforced 1932 style frame and crafted with a strong focus on period-correct hot rodding character. Built entirely by a single builder with attention to detail and authenticity, the car carries the kind of handcrafted identity that reflects true, garage-built, hot rod culture rather than mass assembly. A 3.5-inch chopped roof gives it a lower, more aggressive profile, while the antique green glass and custom chassis modifications enhance both stance and presence. Power comes from a rebuilt 350 small block Chevy paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and a 3,500 stall converter, giving it strong acceleration and highway-friendly cruising capability. An Offenhauser 3x2 intake system fed by triple Rochester carburetors provides classic multi-carb performance, tuned for clean running and distinctive vintage style. Supporting hardware like the Winters quick-change rear end with multiple gear sets allows flexibility between highway cruising and street performance setups. With Smithy-style exhaust delivering a deep, old-school tone and polished period-inspired components throughout, this Tudor sedan blends show-quality craftsmanship with genuine long-distance drivability, reportedly comfortable even at 80 to 90 miles per hour cruising speeds. 1923 T-Bucket Hot Rod, Hemi Power Build. Price, $22,000. Location, Choteau, Oklahoma. A fiberglass 1923 T-Bucket hot rod built with a bold mix of classic lightweight styling and serious Mopar power. Titled as a 1934 Chevrolet, this custom build carries a unique identity and a strong performance focus, blending vintage hot rod aesthetics with modern drivetrain strength. The compact T-Bucket body gives it a lightweight, aggressive stance designed for straight-line speed and attention-grabbing street presence. Power comes from a freshly built 1956 Chrysler 354 Hemi, equipped with an Isky solid roller cam and adjustable rocker setup, delivering strong mechanical breathing and the deep, unmistakable Hemi character. 1935 Ford Model 48 Deluxe 5-window coupe. Price, $67,000. Mileage, 1,234 miles. Location, Minooka, Illinois. A beautifully executed 1935 Ford Model 48 Deluxe 5-window coupe that stands out as a high-end, professionally built street rod with exceptional attention to detail. The all-steel body remains uncut and true to its original proportions, giving it an authentic vintage foundation while supporting a full modern performance and comfort upgrade. Finished in a striking house of Color-Tangelo Pearl and Sunrise Pearl blend, the paintwork delivers deep metallic glow and show-quality presence from every angle. Power comes from a GM Performance 350 small-block engine paired with trick flow cylinder heads, installed in 2021 and designed for strong, reliable street performance. A TCI TH350 street rodder automatic transmission transfers power smoothly, making the car ideal for cruising and long-distance driving. The Mustang II front suspension with adjustable coilovers improves handling and ride quality, while the rear leaf spring setup with QA1 adjustable shocks balances comfort and control. Inside, the cabin is fully refined with an ITID steering column, video classic gauges, vintage air climate control, and Bluetooth audio, creating a blend of classic hot rod style and modern usability. Built to cruise effortlessly, this coupe delivers show-level craftsmanship with real-world drivability for road trips and weekend enjoyment. 1954 Chevrolet Corvette Restomod Convertible, C2 chassis build. Price, $89,000. Mileage, 10,000 miles. Location, Houston, Texas. A highly customized 1954 Corvette convertible Restomod that blends early Corvette styling with later generation engineering for a far more capable and modern driving experience. Finished in a deep Merlot purple exterior with a tan interior, the car presents a refined yet aggressive roadster profile that stands out immediately as a one-off style build. The bodywork retains classic Corvette lines while sitting on a more advanced 1966 C2 full chassis, giving it dramatically improved handling and structural strength compared to its original platform. Power comes from a strong 327 cubic inch V8 rated at approximately 350 horsepower, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission that delivers a direct, engaging driving feel. A full 4-wheel disc brake system enhances stopping power, while the independent front suspension with rack and pinion steering improves precision and road control. 1937 Ford Coupe. $55,000. Mileage, 7,500 miles since build. Location, Victoria, Texas. A true street show cruiser, this 1937 Ford Coupe blends classic steel body lines with modern Corvette power for a build that feels far more refined than its vintage silhouette suggests. Power comes from a fresh LS1 Corvette crate V8 paired with a smooth-shifting 4L60E automatic transmission, giving it strong, reliable performance with modern drivability. A 9-inch Ford rear end with 3.73 gears puts the power down cleanly, supported by a 4-link rear suspension with coilovers and a Mustang II front suspension setup featuring power rack and pinion steering for precise handling. Comfort is far from forgotten, with vintage air climate control and a high-end ultra-leather interior finished in excellent condition, making it just as enjoyable on long cruises as it is at car shows. The car has only about 7,500 miles since completion, has always been stored indoors, and rolls on new tires with minimal use. Clean Texas title in hand and fully sorted, it stands ready for show duty or weekend driving without needing anything more than a turn of the key. 1932 Ford Tudor Sedan, chopped street rod. Price: $42,500. Mileage: 1,000 miles. Location: Humble, Texas. A chopped 1932 Ford sedan built as a serious all-steel street rod with aggressive pro-street character and strong performance engineering throughout. The body retains its original steel construction while sitting in a lowered, hot rod stance created by a dropped front axle and upgraded suspension components. Finished in a clean black exterior with a matching black interior, the car delivers a classic dark, purposeful look that emphasizes its muscle-focused build. Power comes from a 406 Dart big block engine fitted with AFR 220 cylinder heads and a 420 mega blower setup, paired with a Da Vinci blow-through carburetor for forced induction performance. The combination produces just over 600 rear-wheel horsepower, giving the sedan explosive acceleration and strong mid-range pull. A built turbo 350 automatic transmission works with a Circle D billet converter to manage the power efficiently while maintaining street usability. Four-wheel disc brakes provide the stopping strength needed for the performance level. 1940 Buick Special Coupe. Price: $7,000. Location: Dalton. A classic black exterior and iconic pre-war Buick styling give the 1940 Buick Special Coupe a strong vintage presence. Highlighted by its long fenders, rounded body lines, and distinctive suicide doors that reflect the design language of early American luxury cars. The solid, rust-free body and reportedly leak-free structure suggest a well-preserved survivor that retains much of its original character. Its overall condition points to a usable classic rather than a heavily modified hot rod build, appealing to enthusiasts who value authenticity. Inside, a relatively recent interior restoration, completed around 3 years ago, provides a refreshed driving environment while still maintaining its traditional vintage layout. The 3-on-the-tree manual transmission preserves the original style driving experience, offering a more mechanical and engaging feel compared to modern automatics. 1946 Ford Deluxe Tudor Sedan. Price: $16,000. Mileage: 10,000 miles. Location: Moody, Texas. A classic post-war Ford Deluxe Tudor sedan powered by its original-style flathead V8, 81A, delivering smooth, low-end torque and the unmistakable vintage character that defines early Ford motoring. Paired with a 3-speed manual column-shift transmission, the drivetrain maintains an authentic driving experience true to its era, offering simple mechanical operation and reliable cruising capability. The car presents as a clean, driver quality example that has been kept in running condition, with a focus on usability rather than heavy modification. Its straightforward mechanical setup reflects traditional Ford engineering, emphasizing durability and ease of maintenance. Finished in a blue exterior with a gray interior, the sedan retains its classic mid-1940s styling and original charm, making it a straightforward vintage cruiser with honest character and road-ready function.